All right, I'm doing a review. I'm doing the review. I got everything written down, and I'm gonna do this review. A little bit different, but I'm gonna do it. Look, if there's any game that you need to pick up for yourself to play right now, no doubt about it, it's Animal Crossing New Horizons for the Nintendo Switch. First of all, what is Animal Crossing? Well, for those of you that don't know, Animal Crossing is a simulation game where you go around collecting different items or creatures or fish, and you start building up your town, and over time you meet these animal characters called villagers. In Animal Crossing New Horizons, you and the Nook Incorporated team go on an island adventure with two randomly selected villagers to start your island life. Personally, I started my island adventure with Dom and Mira, who I originally didn't like at first, but over time you grow very attached to them, and now I'm not quite sure if I want to kick them out. Over time, other villagers will move in, so if you don't like the ones you start with, you can replace them and get different ones, but I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself here. In this game, you work day and night to build up your island into a beautiful town, all while paying your debt off to Tom Nook. When Nintendo first announced Animal Crossing for the Nintendo Switch, I personally wasn't all that excited for it. I mean, I liked the concept and I was happy for the fans, but me personally, I didn't know if I was going to get it or not. It wasn't until my amazing girlfriend Ella started getting excited about the game and telling me all about it, and it really started to get me excited and I wanted to play this game. I started looking into it and I was very much getting extremely excited. See, Animal Crossing is the exact type of game that I would love. I very much like the relaxed and easier type of games to play through. Of course I like a good story, but I like to just be able to relax and just have a good time. I don't want to play anything too difficult. I just want to be able to sit there and enjoy what I'm playing and kind of just relax, I suppose. And a game like Animal Crossing, it's exactly just that. It is so relaxing to play this game. Of course, there are times when it can get frustrating, like when you miss the fish for the 7th time in a row, or you try to catch a bug and you miss and it flies away. But generally speaking, this game is very peaceful and it's just a good experience to play. Now, I've never played an Animal Crossing game in the past, besides Pocket Camp, but that's not... I wouldn't say that's a core Animal Crossing game. And so after I picked up Animal Crossing New Horizons, I realized how much fun I could have been having over these past years playing other Animal Crossing games. So I am very glad that I managed to pick this game up for myself. I've played this game hours and hours non-stop, just trying to grow my town, plant different flowers, collect different bugs, catch different fish. And I noticed myself just getting lost and not even bothering to look at the time. In fact, I haven't felt this way about a game since like Minecraft back in like 2014. So the game works with like a real-time clock where in the game, if it's daytime out, it's daytime in real life. Or if it's nighttime in real life. And the days of the month go by as it would in the real world. So you're always trying to finish your daily tasks before the time runs out, before night comes and everything closes down. And yes, though, it means I would wake up in the morning, turn on the game, and just play until I notice the sun start to go down, and I look outside and I realize I have a problem. But during that whole time, I never felt like I was playing too much of the game. I always felt like I had something to do. See, the game gives you certain tasks, like collecting certain items to help build a house, or even collecting the bells, which is the in-game currency, they're called bells, to help pay off your debt to Tom Nook and upgrade your house even more, or to build bridges or inclines. And if you don't even want to do that, you can go out and collect all the different kind of fish that you can catch, or the bugs you can get. And it doesn't even stop there. The game has a wonderful crafting system where you can craft and build pretty much anything you want. You want to make a campfire that can stay lit all the time? Well, you can do that. You want to make a dresser? Here you go. You have a place to store your clothes. Which, speaking of clothes, this game has an endless option of different outfits you can buy and customize your character to wear. I really didn't think that I'd have a collection of clothes that I could literally just switch out my character to wear, and he'd have like an endless wardrobe full of things that he could wear. Which, speaking of clothes, brings me to the sponsor of this video, Glowl's Clothing. I'd like to give a big shout out to the sponsor of this video, Glowl's Clothing. If you're looking for something to wear, go on my website, you can buy my merch. Little shameless plug, I'm wearing some right now. You never even heard of Glowl. I got more merch coming in the future. There's some new designs being worked up, so you want to check out some clothes, you want some new merch from your boy Glowl, you can get it there. Now back to the video. Like I said, the game gives you certain tasks to do, like building a house or a bridge or something like that. Or once you get the materials to build that said thing or pay off at whatever loan you need to do, you have to wait a real-time day until you can actually visibly see the changes in game. Or you could change the time on your Switch till the next day and it would be built for you. We call those people time travelers. I don't do it, but you can if you want. If you don't want to wait, you really don't have to. But that's kind of a sensitive subject. So I'm just gonna let you do whatever you want. I don't do it, but you can. Personally, for me, while I was waiting, I would collect all the creatures like you can in a game that I love as well, Pokemon. You can just go out and collect all the different kinds of fish or all the different bugs, and finding rare creatures that you wouldn't be able to find, you know, just out and about. You have to search for them. Once you collect all these creatures, you can go ahead and put them in a museum, and you can go in the museum with your friends later on in multiplayer and just look at all the cool things you found. Some of the creatures, I'm gonna call them creatures, but like the bugs or the fish that you can catch, some of them, they're only around for a certain time of the year. Like for example, the stringfish. It's one of the rarest fish you could have found before the end of March, because after March, it was gone for good, and it was really rare and hard to find. I spent literal hours trying to get this stupid fish, and the moment I got it, it was a breath of fresh air. It was the nicest, most like type of feeling I ever felt, you know? But for real though, that stringfish, the death of me, dude. You can even complete mini tasks in which you get Nook Mile tickets, and with those tickets you can buy a plane ticket in the game and fly to a random island. And on that island there could be a new villager, or it could be a good island to start a tarantula farm, because tarantulas sell for an extremely good amount of money. Some random islands have better chances at getting good fish. Some random islands have absolutely nothing. But it's a good way to get materials for your island, to get some stuff to sell for bells. They're just a great way to do all that. There's also more important goals in the game that kind of act as like an achievement system. Let's say you catch a certain amount of fish consecutively without messing it up once, or you plant every type of fruit on your island. Your game will give you an achievement for that, in which you can also get Nook Mile tickets. So even after you build all the houses for the villagers, even after you craft everything you want for your house or upgrade it all the way, you could probably spend hours on hours doing just that and getting all the achievements. And I could easily see myself completing all of these over the future, probably some of them without even realizing it. Because in the game, you do just have to go out and do these things. Like for your island, you're going to want each of the fruit. For your island, you're going to want to catch a bunch of fish. And sometimes you're just going to complete these without even like with the purpose of completing them. You're just going to end up doing it. There's also many side quests where you can run into a wisp and you'll scare him, and all his wisps will float away and you'll have to go collect them. Or a sailor bird will wash up on your island and you have to find all the missing parts to help his communicator get working again. And if somehow none of that's made you want to get this game, there's also an online multiplayer where you can go and connect with friends and go to each other's island and just hang out, and you could check and see what their shop has for sale. Or you can bring them over and let them pick all your berries off your tree if you really want. Personally for me, Animal Crossing New Horizon is a must-buy game. If you want to get yourself lost for hours just playing a game that you can just sit there and enjoy, this is 100% the game for you. Now you don't have to take my word for it, just look at how good this game sold. This game is good. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you guys did enjoy. If you'd like to see more sit-down reviews like this on my channel, definitely hit the thumbs up, as it helps a lot and lets me know what you guys like to see. But yeah, my name's Austin, better known as Glowl on the World Wide Web, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you all for watching, and don't forget to buy Animal Crossing. Also check out my merch, link down below. Alright, I'm out of here. Bye-bye. Peace.